Hi, everyone. Hello.
Yes.
Welcome, Facebook people. We hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for joining us, and welcome to I Think We're Online, our second online improv show. Woohoo!
Yes.
That's what it
And
says, meetings
we have a
online.
lot more friends here. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Siobhan, or AKA Bon Bon. I'm kind of moderating host-ish. The guy who's in charge of the troupe, I point this way. I don't know if it'll be that way, but Joe's over here.
I'll
Joe
accept
Lemo.
it. Hey.
Yeah, he's here.
Yes.
And if and I'm sure you want to introduce everybody that's here, or everybody else can introduce. We never really talked about that, but it's improv, so let's figure it out.
We're so excited you chose to be with us tonight at this live virtual improv show. We appreciate the support. We're really excited to bring some laughter into your home. I've got an amazing cast with me tonight. I want to give it up for Amy.
Yay, Amy! Oh,
Amy,
sorry,
yeah.
it's online claps. You just don't hear them.
Yeah. And Cody. Cody, give a wave.
Woo-hoo!
Cody, yeah. How about Deb? Yeah, Deb.
Yay, Deb!
And Big Al.
Yo, hey guys.
Yeah, we got Tren in the house.
Oh.
And we also have Dawn.
What's up?
Yeah. Yes.
She didn't get the memo that we didn't have to wear our iThink shirt.
We told her to wear her iThink shirt. So
I didn't know.
Cody, do it, Cody. Do it, Cody.
Ah!
Oh, it's so fun.
Dun, 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 dun.
Well, we're happy to have everybody here on a Friday night. And we're gonna get started, I guess, with our first game. So let me go ahead and turn on my slides. Hold on, we got the slides going. Here we are. I think we're online. Thank you to Ursula and Associate Keller Williams. I said K Williams, and Supreme Lending for all of this. Those of you that are tuning in, we're going to be asking for suggestions. You can live comment on our Facebook, and we will try to take as many suggestions as we can. There may be some games that we actually need suggestions during the games, so please keep live and keep sharing stuff with us as we share with you. So with that being said, Joe, if you want to introduce, our first game here.
Yes. All right, we're going to do something called freeze monologue. So what's going to happen is we're going to need a suggestion for you in just a moment of a small object or figurine that you might find in your grandma's house. And we're going to take that object and someone's going to begin a scene with that object. And then at some point, Siobhan is going to yell freeze. We'll freeze in that position. A new person will come in, they'll take that position, they'll change the scene into something entirely different, and we'll keep doing that throughout the game. So that is the game of freeze monologues. So
and that's everybody playing. So suggestion-wise, we need a small object or a figurine found in grandma's house.
Or a tchotchke. A tchotchke would work too.
Spell it.
This is just a start, right? So does somebody know what a Hummel is?
A
Yes,
Hummel,
I do.
yeah, that's like a little,
Sure.
My mom collects those, actually.
All right, well, Joe.
Aren't those the birds that come outside?
That's,
Hum,
I'll start with it.
well, I guess we'll start with Hummel.
Great.
And then
Hummels are great.
Yes.
I love Hummels.
You know what Hummels are? So Joe, whenever you are ready, we'll start this.
Oh, this is a rare specimen. I think this is worth so much money. I can't believe.
Freeze!
I cannot even believe I have won the lottery. I have so many times entered the lottery and I have never won, but there it is with my name right on it, right.
Freeze!
If you look on the map here, you'll see that soon we will be at our destination. And then we will go from there to this part of the map over here.
Freeze!
So you can see here, if you keep your fingers separated, just so the spaghetti noodle will not break. It's fascinating. You apply a little oregano on this side and a little Parmesan here, and you have recreated the scene from Lady and the Tramp.
Freeze.
Back to you, Bob.
Yes, and these little finger puppets can keep me happy for hours. How are you today? I'm doing good. How are you? Do you have your big brother there? Oh,
Freeze.
Now you've come to my laboratory, and I will unfold to you the plan to take over the world. But not before I show you the delicious bundt cake that I've made in the oven. It will take a while to tell you about my plan.
Freeze.
I can only hold this Hummel so much longer. It will break. It's 100 years old. Look how tall it is. So
Freeze.
tall.
Yes, sir, we have your specimen ready. This will make you gigantic. Just shake it a little bit, and then we're going to pour it into this cauldron.
Freeze.
Have you ever seen such a delicate piece of needlework? Ever. I learned this in prison. You know, that's what we do.
Freeze.
Just hold still. This is just gonna hurt just a little bit, okay? So when I count to 5, you just hold your breath, okay?
Freeze.
So you're going to pull it out, okay? This is the pipe wrench in the leg, okay? Very careful now, because if you pull it out too fast, the buzzer will sound and you will lose the game. Be very careful.
Freeze.
There it is, right there. We win.
Freeze.
It is right there. I got it. It's here. I win the game. I got my pipe wrench out of the body. It's so much fun to play while we're quarantined.
I think he's really frozen.
Freeze.
And cheers, everyone. Opa.
And scene.
Oh, yay. Oh, man.
I think Al did that on purpose.
Al,
He froze on freeze.
I froze on freeze.
oh, my goodness gracious. All right. Well, moving right along. That was beautiful. People were giving us a lot of fun stuff during, like a small ceramic eagle.
Ooh.
Would have been nice. Teacups. Lots of fun things. All right. So we're moving on. Well, maybe we're moving on. There it is. To our
There's my
next
eagle.
game. Joe, you want to explain our next game?
Absolutely. I thought you'd never ask, Siobhan.
Take it away, Joe.
All right, so this game is very complex because it's going to be only questions. That's right. This scene is going to have to be completely full of questions. Each time a new person speaks, they have to speak using a question. If the person makes a statement, if the person takes too long to ask their question, or if the person simply repeats the question that was basically just asked, they are going to be kicked out. A new person will come in, and then they'll begin the scene again with that last question that was asked. So we are looking for a question that's never been answered before that you're looking for.
Yes, and I have one for you. It's where have all the cowboys gone?
Where
have all the cowboys gone? Yeah. So
Great song.
who would like to start?
I'll start.
Okay, I'll start with Don.
Don and Joe. So we're gonna see this scene in
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Have you seen? Have you seen the Cowboys?
Have you been around here before?
Is this the country western location of the United States?
Son, don't you know where you are?
Am I where I should be
Are you lost?
is this South Dakota?
How did you know?
I don't know.
Show's out. Amy, you're in.
How did you know?
Do I look clairvoyant to you?
Well, you look pretty good to me, darling.
Dawn's out. Alan, you're in.
Do I look clairvoyant to you?
I'm not sure. Don't know what a clairvoyant looks like.
Any cowboys around here?
I think he was out. I think he was out.
My gosh.
That wasn't a question.
Al's gone. Oh,
Al's
okay.
gone.
Deb, you're in.
Do I look clairvoyant to you?
Does a clairvoyant actually look like?
Have you seen a cowboy with wings?
Isn't that pretty stereotypical of most cowboys around here?
Haven't you seen them wearing those spurs jingling?
Aren't the spurs part of a Texas culture?
Sometimes they migrate to other cowboy country.
Ah.
He's out. Cody, you're in.
Okay.
Repeat the
Aren't
same
spurs,
words.
aren't spurs part of the Texas culture?
You know that my daddy worked on a spur assembly line for 30 years?
Why aren't you doing it then?
Didn't you hear that the plant closed 10 years ago?
What made that happen?
Have you read the newspaper lately?
Do they still print newspapers in these parts?
Haven't you heard of the internet?
Didn't you ask me if I read a newspaper, not read the internet?
Have you ever heard the term digital printing?
Is that like artificial intelligence?
Are you like artificially answering me?
Does that really make sense?
Does anything make sense in this crazy mixed up world?
Can I check with Alexa?
Do you know Alexa personally?
Isn't she one of the original cowboys out here?
Have you ever met the original cowboy?
Is there an original cowboy?
You ever heard of Long John McPherson?
No.
Deb's out. Trends in.
Maybe.
You ever heard of Long John McPherson?
Is he related to Long John Silver's?
You know his cousin, Captain D.
And Trend wins with one
Okay,
question.
Trend wins. Yeah.
Buzzer beater right there.
I was just going down the bottom of my screen, so don't. You got lucky, Trent. That's all it was.
That I did.
All right, great. That's great. I want you to know people are saying, "Oh, this is great." Dawn, you have a fan club. They love
Ooh.
you.
Oh,
And somebody wants to know where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? If somebody wants to answer that.
South Dakota.
Hmm.
Isn't that where the original cowboy's from?
Are we still playing the game?
Have we finished?
I don't know. All right, we're moving on to our next game.
All right. Yes. Awesome. This is a fun game called Give Me a Word. What's going to happen is we are going to be using 3 of our improvisers, and then Siobhan is going to be helping us out by using your suggestions to fill in the blanks. This is kind of like a Mad Lib game. So what you're going to see is the improvisers are occasionally going to stop their sentence and looking for a word to fill it, and that's where you are going to come in and help them out. So, what?
I can't help but just like laugh at some of the things that are happening currently on all of the things that are coming in. So everybody's filling in for a problem that happens within the relationship. And I have to go with the first one that got a couple of likes here is constipation. Constipation.
In relationships?
Yeah. This could be a problem.
Especially during quarantine.
Yeah,
Yes.
and everybody out there, just keep it coming. All these words, everybody's
can't, we're
throwing stuff at
constipated.
me.
Right.
No pun
okay.
intended, right?
So this scene is going to be with Al and Deb, and Don is going to be giving the suggestions for Al, and you, our live audience, will be providing the words for Deb with a little help from Siobhan.
Hey.
Okay. All right. So we have our suggestion of a problem in a relationship, constipation. That's right. All right. We'll see this scene in
5,
4,
3, 2, 1.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
You're on
can't.
screen.
I'd love to, but I can't. It's a problem that I have right now.
Well, have you tried
Camels?
Campbell's? Camels?
Camels.
Okay,
I've
have you
not
tried
tried-
Campbell's? Campbell's has some, Camels. Have
Camels.
you tried Camels? Riding on those humps could, right? Riding on those humps might be able to help you.
I really need something to make it
Last.
last. It's lasting now. I need it to go.
Well, Camel's humps are very long lasting. The only thing I can compare it to is
Awful cook.
awful cook. Awful cooks last a long time too and might help.
Well, not to say anything about cooking, but that might be part of the
Trees.
trees that maybe we could cook something other than wood.
Well, trees have some very, very healthy benefits. Some of the leaves will provide
Ice cream.
ice cream, and some of the other leaves will provide
Grapes.
grapes, and then of course the bark will provide
Diapers.
diapers. So with the ice cream and the diapers, that should really help you. And the third thing I forgot.
I need something to take.
Dr. Pepper.
I need something to take Dr. Pepper off of my brain. I can't continue to think about it. I really need help with
Q-tips.
Q-tips. That's a start, but maybe something else would work a little.
Smorgasbord.
Smorgasbord. We can try almost anything. We can list it all.
And I've heard that smorgasbord and toothpicks, when combined together, will give you
Poop-a-doop.
poop-a-doo, or poop-a-doo. I think that might be really helpful for you. Why don't we see if we can find some
Finger paint.
finger paint, and we can draw some poop-a-doo.
Well, finger paint would be great because I've got plenty of time sitting here to do something with the
Cologne.
cologne. It certainly needs the cologne while we're in here doing absolutely
Squat.
what?
And scene.
Yay! Oh man.
I thought that scene would never end.
Never started.
Yeah.
I
Come
want you
on,
to
we
know
were
that
on a
some of these
run.
guys,
We
you
were
had
on a
some
run.
good stuff. Hey-o.
The
We had some
constipation,
good stuff in here.
we stayed away from toilet paper jokes with that, so that was
That
good.
was good. That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
actually, there was no real toilet paper jokes in here. You had plungers, frizzy hair, cat
Forgotten what it
litter,
is for the most
but
part.
Poop-a-doop had my heart, and I
Poop-a-doop got
couldn't
it.
wait to use it.
I think we just found our rap thing.
Poop-a-doop?
This is because it's so common.
Poop-a-doo.
I thought that. I was like, oh, stay away from there.
Stay away from poop-a-doop?
Poop-a-doo.
Oh
doing
man, it was great. All right, we're having fun. Everybody's giving you claps. One more word thrown in there, ducks.
Ooh.
Just wanted to throw that in there. I believe this is the next game. Group therapy
Sure.
is our next game here. Joe, why don't you tell us how
Yes.
this one works?
All right, so this is a guessing game. In improv, we have different styles of games. This is a guessing game, and one of our improv artists will be kicked out, placed in the waiting room, and when they do, we're looking for a strange addiction or hobby for someone to have. Looking for like a strange addiction of some sort that somebody might go to group therapy for, some kind of an odd addiction. So go ahead and start sending those suggestions out.
And we're kicking Cody. Cody's getting kicked out, right?
He's getting kicked out.
Hi, Cody. We'll see you in
Hi,
a little bit.
Cody.
Just to clarify, Cody can't see or hear us. He is in the waiting room for Zoom, so he has no idea what's going on. Even with the lag on Facebook Live, he wouldn't be able to figure it out.
Right. So what's going to happen is when he comes back in, we are going to be at a group therapy session. I will be the doctor, and all the other improvisers will also be in this group therapy for the same reason that Cody is. And we're going to be throwing out hints to try to get him to guess what it is that he is there for group therapy on. So do we have any good suggestions, Siobhan?
Oh yeah, we've got quite a few. I will say I'm particularly fond of walking backwards.
Okay.
You should come to group
just
therapy
walks-
then.
I know. Maybe I should be there too. I'm fond of walking backwards.
Okay,
I think
all right.
that
So
that
he is.
or sorry, I'm seeing a couple of popping pimples. So between popping pimples or walking backwards, ooh, I got some gross faces on that one. I just wanted to throw that out there.
Let's just go with the
Walking
original.
backwards.
Dr.
Walking
Pimple Popper's got that covered. We don't need
I
to do that.
know.
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right. So we're going to bring him back in here. He has no idea. And we're going to start this game off as who jumps in. If he joins us.
Is there a is there a snapping emoji? Like is
Not
there?
a snap. There's like a clap, but
There's
we
a
can
clapping.
still, you can.
Yeah. So I was going to say if Cody starts getting close, if you think he's getting close, you can some snaps or some claps. So
Yes, throw some snaps or claps. Hi, Cody. Welcome. We're glad you're here joining us for the first time. I'm going to let everybody talk with you, but if you want to introduce yourself to us.
Hi. Yeah, my name is Cody Larenson. It's been a while since I've been to one of these things, but I think it's time. Last time I went to one of these was 10 years ago. But you know, I'm a postman by day, and then I, do other stuff at night.
right, yeah. So you know what? As a postman, we're happy. We're definitely happy that you have come into this. I'm the doctor of this group here. Just call me doctor. And first of all, you're brave. You are very brave for coming here to admit that you have this addiction, but you're not alone. You're not alone. Yes, Amy.
Cody, listen, thanks for being here. We've all been where you are. We just want you to know, as you go through, Jay, remember, hindsight is 20/20. And all you can do is move forward from here. We've all been there.
Thanks. That means a lot. Thank you so much, Amy.
Yeah, Deb.
Hi, Cody. My name is Deb. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. And don't feel alone. We'll all walk through this together. We'll be okay. You can do this.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thanks so much, Deb. That means so much to me.
Yeah, Al, you'd like to share?
Yeah, Cody. My name's Al, and I'm so glad you're here at our meeting. And it's real important that sometimes when I have that issue, I feel like I'm actually invisible. So hopefully that won't be that way for you now that we can see you.
Yeah. I just recently got a new prescription myself for my eyeglasses, so I know what you mean. And we all want to be seen, of course.
Yeah,
especially when we're walking.
Trent, go ahead and
Cody,
share.
I first started having this problem when first saw Michael Jackson on TV, and he was doing that moon thing, and I'm like, that right there, I want to do that.
Yeah. You know what? I can remember about some people thinking that Cher was a little of an inspiration too, which was interesting, but you just can't do it. Cody, you just have to be happy with where you are and move forward. Yeah.
Well, sometimes I often,
go ahead. No,
go ahead.
No.
I sometimes at night, I often see stars at night, and I see them and I want to be one. That's just one of my other problems.
Yeah, as a postman, I feel like this has probably really turned a few eyes and heads. Have your customers been complaining about this addiction that you have here?
Oh, yeah. Well, sometimes when I'm I'm a postman in the city, and I walk a lot.
Right.
So I walk a lot, and people stare at me when I walk, which I like. I like when people look at me when I walk.
Cody, I think you'll find when you look back and see where you've been, you'll realize, like we have, how far you've really come.
And just, we'll take it one step at a time. You'll be able to do this. You will.
And Cody, when you think about turning back, just remember the things that have tripped you up before.
Oh, yeah. I oftentimes walk, when people are looking at me and they see me, I walk and I trip on things, and that's just part of being a postman. And I know that. And I knew that when I took the job. I knew I'd walk and trip on things and people would see me.
The problem is that you can't see them. That's the problem about this, Cody. Trend, go ahead and share.
So Cody, I'm with you. I'm walking a lot. I'm a dog walker. But see, if I saw my postman come up to put something in my mailbox, and then you just started going in the opposite direction, I would have a problem. So I can do that with the dogs. But if you went in the opposite direction, I really think you should just move forward.
Well, I understand. I understand why you feel that way. And before I got my prescription, I couldn't see anything, and I was walking into things all the time.
Cody,
it was really bad.
I have a question. Is it? Do you feel like you really don't want to see where you're going, but you want to see where you're coming from? What is the?
Well,
that's deep, Al. That's deep.
That's oftentimes when I'm walking around as a postman, I am looking behind me, right? I'm oftentimes checking the last mailbox that I looked.
But you don't really see it though, do you? Because
I don't see what's behind me. No.
Right, why?
Sometimes you just have to know where your footsteps have brought you from, and not the future.
I just don't see my past, I've never seen my past. I always look forward.
Cody, what's your future look like then?
Where
are you going?
Well, to answer that, I can see the future.
Cody, it makes me think of the song by beloved artist Paula Abdul.
Oh,
2 steps forward.
I take 2 steps back.
But you don't just take 2, do you?
I take 20. I take 20 steps back.
No, you don't just take 20. You don't.
Oh, I just walk backwards. Hey, I walk backwards while I'm delivering the mail.
The mail had nothing to do with it. We just love that you were a postman.
Added the mailman.
You said postman. I was like, yes.
If my postman would take back the mail, I'd be happy.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Especially the bills.
Stimulus check out.
Yeah, right?
These things are always
in the bank.
Oh my goodness, I just want you to know that suggestion was inspired by their 2-year-old's obsession of walking backwards.
Oh.
Somebody just shared that with us. And they were saying it was getting real for us all here. which was really fun.
Nice.
Walking backwards. We love it. We love it.
Cool.
Who knew
So
that you could be obsessed with that?
yes, we are going to do a little game called dubbing. What's going to happen is two improvisers you're going to be able to see but not hear. And the other two improvisers you're going to be able to hear but not see. And the improvisers that you are going to see are going to be talking, but the improvisers that you can't see will be speaking for us, okay, in the same time, in that moment. So that's how this game's gonna work. And we are looking for an unhelpful superpower.
Yes.
Yes.
An unhelpful superpower. And what will happen is it's Joe and Cody, correct? Joe and Cody are going to be muted. And the rest of us are just going to kind of disappear here from view as we all stop our videos. And some of you guys are giving me, somebody suggested constipation again. I just want to throw that out there. Which is an unhelpful superpower in itself. Ooh, I love it. Let's see here. I'm going through all of these. I do like an unhelpful superpower. Ooh, either between over-explaining or excessive adjectives. Over-explaining or excessive adjectives.
Both of those are very good physical suggestions.
Yes, but this is verbal for your
yeah,
voices,
you're
right?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. So you choose, Siobhan. An improviser can't choose. You choose.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? We're just gonna go with singing everything. I just changed it all on you. You sung everything.
Who would that come from?
Her name is Amanda.
Okay, thank you, Amanda. All right.
All right, so I'm gonna make these guys disappear.
Okay.
Amy is Joe, correct? And Cody is Dawn.
Dawn is
And
Cody.
yes, and
Yeah.
super. Yes, that's what I meant. And your superhero unhelpful superpower is that you guys sing everything. That's
Hold on a second.
I'm muting you now. We're just gonna say, you guys give us the 5, 4, 3, 2. You ready?
Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow.
Give us a 5, 4, 3.
5, 4,
3, 2, 1.
I don't know how we found ourselves here. We really don't know.
And I would just like to say I'm hungry.
How can you be hungry at a time like this? We've got the world to save. We've got things to bake and corn to shuck.
My watch is broken.
The corn will burn. You know it will. The cookies will never bake. We've got to get it together.
Why don't you check on the corn?
I'm just a little curious. Why all the anger in your voice? All we're doing is trying to save the world with a song or two.
That's just the way my voice is.
It can be soothing in the night, like your mother coming to you and tucking you in and sealing the night with a kiss.
You said you'd never tell. about my soothing voice.
I will also not tell about that teddy bear that you tuck in every night. You kiss it and call it boo.
No, no.
Head scene. Oh, I started unmuting everybody and I just muted myself. Okay, yeah.
Great job, guys. Great job.
Okay, awesome, guys.
that, yeah.
Awesome.
It was
I felt that.
beautiful.
Fun.
Oh, did I get everybody to start their video?
Yeah.
Everybody was loving it. You
was
had
fun.
lots of fans for singing that they love the game. So just throwing that out there.
Don, you and Cody were perfect match for that.
I
It was
felt
great.
the connection with Cody. I really have.
And
Oh my
Amy, we
goodness.
were as well.
Yeah.
We're the kinder, gentler type.
Yes, that's true.
All right. Well, let's continue on that musical track, shall we, Joe? Hoopadoo.
Yes, we are going to do a little elimination game. So earlier we had a question game, a lot of improv. We're doing short form improv and they have rules and limitations. So we have question games. This is called an elimination game where we are going to be doing some rapping, if you will. And you know what? We're going to change. We're actually going to use the inspiration from earlier. We're going to use that in our rap, and it's going to be poop-a-doop, poop-poop-a-doop. Okay. That's going to be we're going to make that a part of our rap now. Okay. So what's going to happen is we need one syllable names from our audience members. You can give us a one syllable name of some sort. And we will begin that scene with a regular verse.
Nope. We're going ahead.
Oh.
Previous. Oops. I hit the wrong
And-
thing.
Oops-a-doops.
Oops-a-doops. You know what? I'm sharing the screen. Here we go. How about this? There we go.
And what's going to happen is while we are doing this rap, Siobhan is going to spotlight us. We don't know when that's going to happen. And as soon as we're on the spotlight, we have to come up with a phrase about this person that you're going to give us a suggestion on in just a moment. And the last word of our rhyme, our last word of our phrase has to rhyme with the name. Okay. And we're trying to keep a relatively similar melody or tune or anything musical.
We're encouraging you to try this at your next Zoom meeting. All right.
Yes. And you know what? We would love for you to be sending in words that you think rhyme with this name as we're playing, and you get points and we get points for every time.
And that's all it is, but they don't matter.
Right.
So what's the point?
And speaking of sending things in, though this is a free show, if you want
this is a great time to segue.
if you want to, you know, obviously our theater, Elm Street Cultural Arts Village, is working hard. We've got lots of programming going on. We've had some cool live streaming going on. It's really awesome to be a part of, but we need funding, you know, and this is a free show, but if you feel led right now, you feel as though you want to donate
like I need to spotlight you
to Elm Street Cultural Arts Village, we would accept your donations. We would do that. So you could go to our website and donate for our website, for our theater. That would be great. We would really appreciate it. No pressure at all. Okay, but donate. Okay. All right.
and share
Like
this
and
video.
share.
Share this video.
Share this
like
video.
us.
Yeah.
Tell
And
your
share it.
friends.
Tell your friends. Yeah. Okay. All right. So do we have a one syllable name yet?
I have like 70. So we're gonna start with
Pick one.
I'm going from the top because I really like the first one that came in was Thor, as in like Avengers Thor.
And we have to make it one syllable because I'm worried that some people might want to try to make that a two syllable name.
Thor.
Thor.
Okay.
Thor.
Four.
Okay. All right. We'll see this in
5, 4, 3, 2,
1.
Mama's Mama's just jealous about the Beastie Boys. Poop, ba-doo, poop, poop, ba-doo. I have a friend, their name is Thor. Poop, ba-doo, poop, poop, ba-doo.
He has to bend to walk through the door. Poop-ba-doo, poop-poop-ba-doo.
He likes lots of films. He likes film noir. Boop, 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 boop.
He walks down the road with, bye. Poop-poop-a-doo, poop-poop-a-doo.
Poop, ba-doo, poop, poop. Looks like Al's out.
Al's out.
Oh my gosh, there was like so many words to rhyme with.
I know.
That's why I
Pick,
took-
pick
that's
another
why I
name.
Yeah. All right.
All
we
right,
need to-
another we got more, soar, gore, snore, lore. You got some people commenting.
nice.
Let's go. Are you okay with going with female names just as a side note?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, beautiful, because I've got some female names in here. Let's go, Dave. There were like 3 Daves in a row. Yep.
What's female
That's the
name?
name I've ever heard.
The female spelling or the male spelling?
I was looking through names, but I wanted to do Dave.
Oh, okay. I got
Dave.
confused.
Oh, he was
No, it's okay.
Is it Dave? Is it like a new
Dave.
singer or something?
It could be whatever you want it to be.
That's 2
Dave.
syllables.
Dave.
Dave. Okay. All right. Here we go. Mama's just jealous about the Beastie Boys. Poop, ba-doo, poop, poop, ba-doo. I have a friend. Their name is Dave. Poop, ba-doo, poop, poop, ba-doo.
He likes techno, so he goes to the rave. Boop, ba-doo, poop, poop, ba-doo.
He's alive. She's alive. He ain't in no grave.
He
Ba-doo, poop, poop, ba-doo.
was living next door, but now he's in a cave. Poop, ba-doo, poop, poop, ba-doo.
He plans to take the incentive and save. Poop-ba-doo, poop-poop-ba-doo.
He is a wizard in the enclave. Boop, doop, boop, doop.
I think he has a friend. His name is Maeve. Poop, pa-doo, poop, poop, pa-doo.
Sure.
Oh man, I was gonna do cave, and then I was gonna do enclave, and then I was gonna do So
We got Brave. We got Fave. We got Gave.
Dave.
Shave.
Oh, I just want you to know, Joni Geiger is jumping in on all of this. One of your
Joni!
improvers.
Hi,
Yeah,
Johnny.
she's got all of them. All right, beautiful. So Joe, I'm going to leave your video up so that you can start it for everybody.
Okay.
And let's go on to the next name. Somebody said Davette. Sorry, I have to go right back up here. Let's do Meg.
Meg.
Yes.
all right,
Meg will be the first one. Yep.
all right. Am I up there?
Yeah, go
Now
for
you
it.
are.
Oh, okay.
Now you are.
Am I?
Yep, you're here. Go for it.
Oh, okay. All right. Mama's just jealous of the Beastie Boys. Poop, pa-too, poop, poop, pa-too. I have a friend. Their name is Meg. Poop, pa-too, poop, poop, pa-too.
She likes to exercise with her leg. Poop-ba-doo, poop-poop-ba-doo.
Doesn't have a leg, but she's got a peg. Boop, ba-doo, poop, poop, ba-doo.
She wanted a cupcake, but she had to beg. Boop, ba-doop, boop, boop, ba-doo.
And she liked it a lot.
Poop-ba-doo, poop-poop-ba-doo.
Amy Barfield. Boom.
Boom.
All
And
right.
she liked it a lot. All right. You had Keg, Greg, Reg, Preg, Beg,
Preg.
Leg.
Greg.
Somebody said
Preg.
boo. All right.
All right. We're down to
boo.
Cody, Tren, and Deb.
No, there's
Hey,
4.
And Dawn.
And Dawn.
Oh, and Dawn. Sorry, I didn't see you.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
Right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just like this because I know that there will be rhymes with this. Spock. Spock.
Spock.
Spock. Like the doctor.
Spock. As in
All right.
like.
No, like the crew member of the Starship Enterprise.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Nobody can see that I'm doing the little thing with my
I'm
hand.
So.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. That's what I'm looking for.
Mama just jealous of the Beastie Boys. Poop, pa-doo, poop, poop, pa-doo. I have a friend. Their name is Spock. Poop, pa-doo, poop, poop, pa-doo.
At work, he is watching the clock. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop, boop, ba-doo.
Got lots of followers on TikTok. Poop, ba-doo, poop, poop, ba-doo.
His mama always watches him like a hawk. Doop-ba-doo, poop-poop-ba-doo.
His favorite joke is a knock knock. Boop, ba-doo, boop, boop, ba-doo.
He watched documentaries by Morgan Spurlock. Boop-a-doo, boop-a-doo.
He ain't no nerd. He is a jock. Boop-a-doop, boop-boop-a-doop.
Sometimes he sees someone just talk. Boop-a-doo, boop-boop-a-doo.
He always, never by himself, he has a flock. Poop,
Oh.
a-doo, poop, poop, a-doo.
He's in the chair. He's gonna get a shock. Boop-a-doo, boop-a-doo.
Not a fan of reggae. He likes soft rock. Poop-a-doop, poop-poop-a-doop.
His school board locker, bleh. His locker always has a lock. Bah.
Nice try. You hung in there, Deb. That was good. All right, next name.
All right, it's down to Cody, Trent, and Dawn. I've got Flock. Yeah, I love somebody said TikTok. Doc Croc. Just going back up through here because everybody else is playing with us. I have to go back all the way up. Sorry, there's so many comments. Let's do Gus.
All right,
Gus.
and let's try to speed it up a little bit. So let's make the we're gonna speed it up just a little bit. So we got Gus, is that right?
Gus. Yeah.
Right. Mama's just jealous of the Beastie Boys. Poop-a-doo, poop-poop-a-doo. I have a friend, their name is Gus. Poop-a-doo, poop-poop-a-doo.
He spilled his Cheerios and made a fuss. Boop-a-doo, boop-boop-a-doo.
He got a clean mouth. He does not cuss. Boop-a-doop, poop-poop-a-doop.
When he travels, he takes the bus. Poop, a-doo, poop, poop, a-doo.
He messed up his hair. It's in a tuss. Boop-a-doo, boop-boop-a-doo.
When he builds a house, he uses a truss. Poop-a-doop, poop-poop-a-doop.
His best friend's name is Russ. Poop, a-doo, poop, poop, a-doo.
He thinks he's better than the rest of us. Boop-a-doo, boop-boop-a-doo.
When he adds with addition, he uses a plus. Poop-a-doop, poop-poop-a-doop.
When he pops his it, there is some pus. Poop, a-doo.
And then I'm out.
Good job, you guys. Good job, you guys.
That was a good one.
That was good.
one.
All right.
Good one.
I was glad we got to work the pimple in. That was great.
We needed to bring back pimple popping is what we
Yeah,
didn't have last time. All right.
Yeah.
Somebody said concuss. Yeah, that was a good one. A lot of them you guys already used. Let us love you, somebody just said. I don't know what that means, but that's okay. Oh man, sorry, I have to go all the way back up. Let's do here. Let's do Bert.
All right, for the win. Bert
for the win.
First for the win.
for the
And
win.
you know what? I'm going to let you guys go back and forth. I shouldn't have to spotlight you. So I'm just going to cancel the spotlight and you guys go for it.
All right. Mama just jealous of the Beastie Boys. Poop-a-doo, poop-a-doo. I have a friend, their name is Bert. Poop-a-doo.
Oh,
He's a ladies' man who likes to flirt. Poop-a-doo, poop-a-doo.
When he says, ouch, he just got hurt. Poop, a-doo, poop, poop, a-doo.
He likes unusual mints with the brand of Cert. Poop-a-doo, poop-poop-a-doo.
He is never vague. He is quite curt. Poop, a-doo, poop, poop, a-doo.
Oh!
yeah! Dawn is our winner.
Nice.
Yay, Dawn!
Done.
20 points.
Oh, start video.
I have a friend, their name is Dawn.
Poop-a-doo,
Poop, a-doo, poop,
poop-a-doo.
poop,
He
a-doo.
just crushed my little pawn.
Poop-a-doo, poop-poop-a-doo.
You had skirt,
Lot of
hurt,
bronze.
shirt,
Skirt.
flirt,
Shirt.
yeah, flirt, dirt, dessert,
Ooh.
squirt.
Jeez.
Squirt's a good one. You have some wonder. Yurt. Is yurt a word? I don't know.
Yurt.
It's a word.
Good, Albert. Yeah.
Yurt's a word.
If it rhymes, it's a word.
Mongolian.
If it rhymes, it's a word. I love it.
Nomadic Mongolians.
Oh, beautiful. All right. So now that you guys already seen what we're doing next, here we go. Or not. Here we go.
Kidding. All right, so we are going to play a little game called Substitution, and this is actually newscast substitution. We need two common consonants that you find in a lot of words, and what's going to happen is whenever we pronounce that word, we have to pronounce it now using the switched out letter. So we're going to be replacing one letter for another one. So when you're typing it in, say replace T with whatever. So what letter do you want us to replace? And what we'll do is anytime we pronounce that word, we have to pronounce it with that new letter in there. And we're gonna have a newscast, and then we're gonna have somebody on location a little bit later in the newscast.
Yes,
That's how it
yes,
works.
yes, yes. All right, so I'm getting quite a few here, so we can go ahead. I've got lots of different letters. Let's go. A lot of people don't like the letter R, so we're getting
Okay.
rid of the letter R, is what it looks like. Let's replace it with, it looks like we should replace it with T. We've got lots of T's in here, so
Okay.
replacing your R's with T's.
Oh, and then you know what? We need one more suggestion. Actually, we need, there's a big topic that's going on right now, and it's going to be a big part of our news. It's a topic that begins with the letter R.
Ooh, something that begins with the letter R. So,
So,
I gotta give it a second. to
Yeah, give it a
see.
second. We are
Yes.
looking for some topic, something going on in the
With
world.
the letter R, and
Letter R.
and we have all our wonderful other people here. They're still replacing letters. Lots of claps. Thank you so much. You know, this is a great time to tell people about. Oh, there we
Classes.
go. Yeah, classes. Here you go.
Yes,
Tell them about your
we-
classes, Joe.
Yes, right now we're doing online classes. We're finishing our classes that we started in person in the actual building, but we're doing those now virtually. We're really excited about that. We're gonna have some graduation shows coming up that are gonna happen virtually. But if you are thinking about taking an improv class, check out the Elm Street website, connect with us, and maybe we'll reserve a spot for you for a future class. If you would like our troupe to bomb your next Zoom meeting and you want some people to do some improv with your family, you know, let us know. We will hop in on a little Zoom session, play some improv with your family. Just contact the theater and maybe we could make that happen. So,
Oh
yeah.
man. Oh, and now I just looked down and there's a lot of things. Oh, they're doing
Oh,
lots of things.
And also, again, we want to thank our presenting partner, Ursula and Associates, Keller Williams, our very own improv artist, Jason Wilson. We love him so much. He is not in our show tonight. He was in our show last time, but we love his
Yeah.
support. We love Ursula's support as well. So we certainly appreciate them. And our silver partner, Supreme Lending, also. We appreciate them too. So if you have any needs out there, home buying, mortgage, whatever it is, contact Ursula and Associates and Supreme Lending. So yeah.
Okay, we've got quite a few suggestions here to start us off. I think we had a couple of times some rabies thrown in there, specifically rabbit rabies.
Rabbit rabies.
Rabbit rabies. Yes.
Tabbit tabies.
Tabbit rabies.
Tabbit tabies.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
So me and I'm going to be in this game with Amy. We will be the newscasters, and then at some point, Trent's going to pop in on location.
And our Toving tea pot it.
Yes.
That
Code.
sounds correct. Yes. All right. Are we ready? Siobhan,
Yes.
what are you going to put us in gallery view or?
I have you in gallery view.
Okay, awesome. Maybe I'll click on my gallery view then.
There you go. There you go.
That makes sense. Okay.
All right, Tabbit tabies.
Okay. All right. We'll see this scene in 5,
4,
4,
3, 2, 1. Good morning, Atlanta. Good morning, Tussle.
Yeah. Good to be back, to Becca.
We have some disturbing news this morning about a Tabbit rutting. earned.
Tebecca,
Copy.
you are comes at a tetable time since Eastet just happened.
KB is so sitious of a disease. We need to find the tablet.
We do, and Lee, we have tick on location. Tick, what is happening? What is happening tight now?
Tick Tobbits here on scene. It's hard to explain what is going on, Hetty.
You are our toving on the scene. Thank you for
Fart. Thank you, Fart.
Yes, it's Katazi, Hetty.
Tick.
Tight now.
Tick. Tick. At you concert are at you concert about getting tabies.
No, the tabbets ate tame now, but soon I think they may be with tabies.
Did you get a tabies shot to this teapot?
Yes, just last yurt.
That's Katate. That's Katate. Thanks, Tick. Fought to potting live on the scene. Well, Tebecca.
So thankful that you were able to find the tablets.
Coming up next, we will to view the Target King.
Yes. And scene. Oh my goodness.
Exhausted and I wasn't doing it.
Go, right? Oh man. People say they're going to use Katazi in everyday life from now on.
That's Katazi.
That's Katazi.
Katazi, and it's definitely not fake news. This is definitely not fake news.
That's detect.
As far as things go.
I think we have one game left, right, Siobhan?
Yes, we do, and that's what I'm trying to do. It's being nice to me. Come on, computer.
Yes.
Here we go, our last game.
Yay.
Thanks. So this is a fun group game. We're all playing this one. It's called Objection, and we will each be presenting an argument about a topic, some kind of an unusual topic for an argument that we're looking for, an unusual topic for people to be arguing about. Is that what it says? I think that's what it says, right?
Yeah, an unusual or silly topic for arguments.
Yeah, something strange for people to be arguing about, something silly or unusual for people to be arguing about. We will present an argument about that. We'll present that to you, and then we will be objecting each other, because our goal is to try to be presenting our argument. We want to be the one sharing our argument with you. We'll be moving it forward. Siobhan will be the judge,
Yes.
the jury, and
I'm really good at that.
the plaintiff, the defendant, she's all of it.
Judging.
And she will either say sustained to our arguments or object or overruled. So she'll be in charge. So we need a topic of some sort. Do we have a topic, Siobhan?
Ooh, yes, we have lots of topics, and I think I'm going to go very broad, so we have lots of views on said topic, and I have my own personal views on said topic. But what was really strange is two people mentioned cheese right off the bat. So I think cheese is a wonderful broad category to objectify. So I guess we'll do that. And is there somebody who wants to start their speaking? They have a stance they want to start with before we jump into this game. Somebody want to go
ahead?
All right, Cody.
Strong stance on cheese.
All right, so Cody, take it away.
It's been clear to me as a corporate chef that cheese should be served at every meal. I mean, it's got protein, it's got the necessary fats. It really fills you up.
I object.
Yes, Al.
Cheese is constipating.
Yes, sustained. I would like to hear more about this cheese constipation.
Every meal, cheese will bind you. Every meal, no matter what kind you eat. Yellow cheese, white cheese, smelly cheese, all will have the same effect if you eat it every
Objection.
day.
Yes, Joe.
I eat different cheeses. They don't have the same effect on me.
Yes, that was sustained. Yes, people have different bodies. Go ahead.
My great grandfather actually invented cheese. It comes from a family line. I'm very proud of it. He's often shared stories with me of the invention of cheese.
Objection.
Yeah, Amy, I heard you first. Amy.
Joe's grandfather is a known liar.
Yes, you must know him. I'll allow it. People lie. Go ahead, Amy.
I just don't feel like we should be eating cheese, that we're taking milk away from the mother animal, away from the baby animal. And I feel like we should not be eating.
Objection.
Yes, Tren.
Some cheese comes from a pasteurized milk substitute.
That's true. I've heard of almond cheese. Go ahead.
I would put forth that the cheese that we should have should be rainbow cheese. We should have, because I like blue cheese. Some people like yellow cheese.
Oh, yes, Dawn.
I like pizza.
You like pizza. All right. Well, I would love to see where this is going. Go ahead, sustain.
Yeah. So some people get pizza without cheese, and there's it's what is that? What are you doing?
Objection.
Like,
yes,
sauce?
Deb.
Pizza is awesome with just pesto sauce.
Objection.
Wait, I'm sorry, Cody. Yes.
Pizza is not a breakfast food, so.
Objection.
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 Yes,
Ask any college. Pizza can be eaten any meal and even between meals.
All right.
Objection.
I believe
Objection.
I believe I'm gonna give it to Deb because I don't think we've heard her argument yet.
Right, and goat cheese is the best. There's no question, but we need to keep it as a delicacy. Not every meal, not every day. We need to value it. It gives us so much.
Objection.
Yes, Cody. Yes.
You didn't let me finish. Pizza is not a breakfast food unless it has cheese on it.
Objection.
I'm sorry. Overruled. We're not talking about that objection anymore. Joe.
Cody's getting defensive.
Yes, he is. I'll allow that. Sustain. Joe, go ahead.
And actually, the secret was my grandmother also helped in the process. It was a very interesting situation. We have
Objection.
pictures.
Yes, Amy, I heard you.
Joe's grandmother is also a known liar.
Yes, I would believe if the grandfather is too. Amy, go ahead.
Yeah, so what I was saying was it doesn't matter whether if it comes from an almond tree, because trust me, almond trees are living things too.
Objection.
Yes, Joe.
I don't trust anyone who calls other people liars.
That's true. They're probably a liar as well. Joe, go ahead.
We have an album and it's full of cheese. And that's when I knew, when I looked through it as a child.
Yes, Dawn.
I like tacos.
Okay, I would love to see where this is going. Go ahead, Dawn.
Well, some people don't put cheese on their tacos.
Objection. It
What is
can't
that?
be. Objection.
Yes, Deb.
It can't be Taco Tuesday without cheese. It's a law.
That's true. Go ahead, Deb.
So we nourish this goat cheese. We treasure it. It's so smooth and yummy.
Objection,
yes,
please.
Tren.
Objection.
Tren. I heard Tren first.
Goat cheese is white, and the color white is not found in the rainbow.
Yes, I'll allow that.
Like I said before, I think to be inclusive of all cheeses, we need a rainbow cheese. We've got blue cheese, yellow cheese. We need to invent a red cheese, and not just that Baby Bell wax coating around cheddar cheese. We need an official red cheese for the people.
Objection.
Yes, Joe.
What about the colorblind people?
Ooh, this is true. Sustained.
Okay. And I
Objection.
knew.
Yes, Deb, go ahead.
My grandfather discovered color blindness.
Well, we don't know if that's truth or a lie, but I'll allow it, Deb.
So this soft goat cheese, we don't take.
Objection.
Yes, Dawn.
I like grits.
Okay, I really want to know where you're going with all of this. Dawn, go ahead, take it away.
Some people have grits
Objection.
without cheese.
Cody,
Objection.
yes, Cody.
Nobody has grits.
I'm gonna have to overrule that. I had
Objection.
this this morning.
Yeah, yeah.
Alan, yes, Alan, take it away.
Never once do you see a cow or a goat or even an almond eating cheese.
This is
It's
true.
so
Go
good.
ahead.
Why?
Siobhan, how much time do we only have a minute
We
left?
have about a minute left. Yes.
Okay.
All I know is that you don't see them eating cheese and you don't see them constipated.
Objection.
Objection.
Yes.
Objection.
Amy, I saw you first.
The singular of grits is grit.
Relevance.
Oh, yes. Boo!
Go ahead, Amy.
I feel like even if it's an almond tree or even if it's any living thing that's been able to create a fermented product such as cheese, we should hold that.
Objection.
Yes,
Objection.
Dawn.
If
Dawn.
I eat a cheese and I go the next day, I'm not happy.
Yes,
Objection.
Cody.
Cheese is a non-countable noun. You
Objection.
Yes, Joe.
Objection.
I can count all the times my grandfather told me the stories of the cheese and
Yeah, go
how
ahead.
it
Continue talking about your grandfather.
impacted our family. We have a full reign of all the cheese and all the factories.
Objection.
Objection.
Yes, I heard that objection. I think it was from Tren.
I've just checked with my sources, and your grandfather invented Parmesan.
And scene.
Oh, yay!
Yeah. Oh, that was
Nobody
fun.
really won that one, but cheese.
No.
I would like to try some rainbow cheese. I don't know about
Hey,
anyone wins.
It's a winner.
We'll let Tren. Tren wins. He got the last call. He got the last line.
Aw, that was
Tren-
sweet.
Objection. Oh, no.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Whoever
Awesome.
recommended cheese gets the points.
Yes.
Well, there were a couple of people that recommended cheese, so we've
That's
got a lot of
cheesy
points
way to
out
do
there.
it then.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. We are so excited that you guys joined us. Thank you so much again.
Yeah.
Thank you to all of the improvisers tonight. We're excited to be here with you guys. Let's give it up for Tren.
Yay, Tren!
Yay.
How about Dawn?
Yay.
Cody?
Yay!
Deb?
Yay.
Amy?
Yay.
Al?
Yes. All right.
Yes, and Siobhan, thank you for moderating for us today,
Yes.
Siobhan.
Thank you, Ron.
Love you.
Bon, yes. Once again, I am Joe, the director of the troupe here. We are excited you joined us.
Yay.
Yes. Hopefully we can bring you some more shows in the future. And if you are led to share this information, obviously share the shows so we can get more people tuning in. And if you feel led to help us out with donations, that would be awesome too. But we are appreciating bringing this free show to you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yes.
Yes, thank you. Have a good one
Thanks.
night
Bye,
and a
guys.
good weekend. Oh, and
Yay.
tune in this Sunday. Elm Street is revealing their new season.
Woo.
Sunday at 7:00. Be there. It's
Awesome.
gonna be fun.
Boo, boo, boo.
All right. Poo,
All right.
padoo, poo, poo,
Boo,
padoo.
boo, boo.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.